What's happening, everyone? Paul here from Project Prepper. In today's tabletop review, I'll be taking you through the NITECORE Precise Series P12 Flashlight. Firstly, I'll cover what's inside the box with the flashlight. Here's obviously the box, a holster for the flashlight, lanyard, a spare end tail cap, tactical ring, removable clip, and some spare O-rings for the head and the tail end of the flashlight, which is removable obviously. Now I'll take you through some of the specs of this flashlight. They include, first, the Cree chip itself. This particular model, I think you can see there a little bit, is the XM-L2T6 LED. Has a max output of 950 lumens. Has a throw distance of 222 meters. Has a built-in high efficiency circuit board providing up to 520 hours runtime on low. Keeping in mind that's running with 18650 battery. Side switch interface, which is good for ergonomics, easily to be handled for operation of all functions. Also, the side switch boasts an indicator light, like warning for different power consumption at 50% and at low. Has a toughened ultra clear mineral glass with the anti-reflective coating, which basically with the anti-reflective coating helps minimize any throwback or loss of light emittance. So it allows the light to actually pass through the glass lens a lot easier. It's constructed from aero grade aluminium alloy with military grade hard anodized finish. Waterproof in accordance with IPX8, which is 2 meters submersible, which is the manufacturer's rating. The IPX is basically standardized system where it has a rating level from 0 to 8, this being at the highest, which is value for money. IPX is basically the abbreviation is I think ingress protection, and the X, that's IP, and then the X means the X factor of how deep it can be submerged and under how long, like time period. Has actually this has a stainless steel titanium plated clip included, which I mentioned before, which is great, and has tail stand compatibility, which should stand like that. It's probably not the greatest compatibility or capability, sorry I should say. I mean, if I just knock it, it's holding up, but if I knock it hard enough, it probably wouldn't be that secure. Okay, the dimensions of the P12 are as follows. The total length is 139mm, 5.47 inches. Head diameter is 1 inch. Tail diameter, the same, 1 inch. And the overall weight without the batteries is about 88 grams or 3.10 ounces. Now I'll go through the brightness and run times of the different type batteries that can be used in this flashlight. So the first one is for the 18650 battery. At 1 lumen is 520 hours, 50 lumens 28 hours, 210 lumens 6 hours, 950 lumens 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now the brightness and run times using two CR123A batteries. 1 lumen will give you 300 hours, 50 lumens 20 hours, 210 lumens 5 hour and 15 minutes, 950 lumens 1 hour. Basically I'll explain briefly the operations of the flashlight before doing a outdoor demo of the different modes itself. Okay, firstly, to turn on the P12 between off and on, simply press the button on the tail cap until you hear a click sound to turn on, and then by repeating the same step to turn off the flashlight. Now if you wish to briefly spot an area, I'll turn turn it back on. Turn up to about 50 lumens so you see this. To briefly spot an area, just hold in but don't push all the way down. Hold in, and then you have that capability if you want to briefly spot an area, and then you let go like so. When you have the flashlight on and emitting light, to cycle through the different brightness levels, basically you go to the side switch here, the mode switch, and to do this, by pressing the button quickly will allow you to go through the different settings as I just did then. That's 50, 210, 950 lumens. Come down to 1 lumen again, and I'll go back to 50. I'll stay on 50. Now the P12 also comes with special modes that give the user obviously more options available to use in various situations. These modes include the SOS, strobe and location beacon. To activate these modes, simply on the side switch mode button, hold and click in. I'm out of focus. There we go. Hold and click in the side switch. Got strobe, SOS, and now your location beacon, like so. And then to get out of this mode and back into your normal functions with your 150, 210, 950 brightness levels, just tap the side switch like so, and that'll get you back into your general mode settings. Basically, there is a mode that shows you dim blue light that emits in a series of blinks on the side switch here that informs the user how much power consumption has been used. Basically, by activating this, you have to completely have the flashlight off. By simultaneously pushing in both buttons, side switch and tail switch, holding in a few seconds and let go. This should work here. I'll bring it up close. You see a blue light, 2 shorter flicks and 4 quicker flickers. That tells me that I have full battery capacity, which is pretty cool. I like that. Also, as an added feature, this side switch here, when it goes down about 50% power left in your battery, it'll flicker once every 2 seconds, and then when you go critically low on battery, it'll flicker simultaneously, which is again pretty cool feature that NITECORE have integrated in this flashlight. Now, I'd say the design of the flashlight is very simple, cylindrical design, which I kind of like, and very nice to hold in the hand. There's diamond groove pattern knurling into the outer frame, which enhances better grip of the flashlight, which is a bit coarse. I like it like that, so if you're a bit sweaty, you still have a good grip, not much slippage. Okay, now on the rear tail click on the flashlight, have 2 basically anchor points, if you would. You can see here that you can use to attach your lanyard. And on the front end of the P12 is a series of cooling rings or cooling fins that help basically disperse the heat when the flashlight is on. It is also noted on the back of the box of the flashlight that comes with, basically the idea of the 1-inch cylindrical design throughout makes it very easy to mount on a firearm. So NITECORE has thought about its practical uses in mind, from being easy to stow in a pocket as an everyday carry to the to the hunting or firearm enthusiasts that can mount this P12 on a firearm. And the removable clip, I might add, is great because you can use it to attach onto your hat for hands-free operation, which I have done it myself. It's not too unbearable, even though it's a bit weight. Like, it's light, but I mean, for the length, it's not too annoying actually. I wouldn't go running with it, but I mean just to look around at your campsite at night, it's perfect for that. Just a reminder, some basic maintenance and care for the flashlight. As it stated in the manual, every 6 months or so to clean the threads, and then use some sort of mineral based lubricant. Basically it's just a simple maintenance. Everyone knows, you know, makes sense, housekeeping, look after your belongings basically, but it's just showing you when it's apart. And then yeah, that pretty much concludes the P12 tabletop review. And please subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.